Hi guys, Stu here from Main Street Mower. I'm dressed like this today because today we want to talk about mower science. We want to break down some of the numbers that you may use to compare mowers. We have a lot of experience and a lot of times we say take our word for it, but people want to get to the numbers and break it down, so we're going to help you with that. Competing is the 34 Timecutter from TORO versus the very best 36 Grandstand. Very common scenario is you need a mower to cut back gates. You have a ton of options for 60 inch, 52 inch, 48, 72. But when it comes to a 36, a mower that fits in a back gate or below, there's very few options on the market. So there is always this classic scenario being played out in our showroom, and we want to put some numbers to paper here today. These are their model numbers. And these are their prices. You'll notice that this 36 Grandstand is 3 times the price of this 34 Timecutter. Now this is a homeowner mower. It is a very good homeowner mower, a very heavy duty homeowner mower, but this is a commercial mower and it's the heaviest of duty. So a lot of people finance their mower, and this is a very common plan that's used, 0 for 36 months. This machine would be $84 a month. In the case of this machine, 0 for 36, this would be the price per month. Quite a big difference in monthly payment. So what do you get for your dollars? One thing that's very important that you get is you get 5-minute faster mowing time. That would be an average, of course. This machine is a lot more commercial than this machine. So if you break down the deck, it's a 7-gauge steel deck versus a 10-gauge steel deck. It's got a lot more reinforcement on it. It's got a lot heavier spindle. This deck is 4 inches deep. That's how tall the deck is. That's how much volume that deck can handle. This deck is 5 inches deep. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that means it can cut thicker grass because there's more places for that grass to go. This mower will mow up to 5 inches. A lot of people want max height. This one will give it to you. This is 4.5 max height of cut. Another thing is front tires. This one has a very heavy duty front solid tire, good bearings. It lasts for about 5 years. Whereas this is a air tire with no bearing, just a plastic sleeve that wears out over time. The blades on this are 3/16. They're thinner. And that is because the spindles are smaller, and if you were to hit something, you want the blades to bend and absorb that impact. On this machine, because your deck's thicker, your spindle's thicker, you can run a thicker 1/4 inch blade. You have a lot more blade options. This blade is going to need servicing less often. On this machine, it comes with an excellent homeowner warranty. It's 3 years, unlimited of hours. But if it's being used commercially, it will only have a 90-day commercial warranty. Whereas on the other hand, the 36 Grandstand has truly the best warranty in the business. 5 years or 1,200 hours on the whole machine and 3 years unlimited hour on the engine. To put that into perspective, the most hours we ever see on one of these smaller backgate machines in a year is about 200. So in 5 years, you'll have put 1,000 hours, so you will get the entire 5-year warranty out of this mower. The manufacturers of mowers build them so that the motor, the hydraulic, and the deck all wear out at the same time. You know, it's been said that Henry Ford used to go and buy old Fords from junkyards, and that was to find out what put the truck or the car in the grave, and where can we skimp, and what do we need to make stronger. Well, the proliferation of building a machine that wears out all at the same time, we are at the zenith of that. And a machine like this, whether it's the engine becoming old and leaky, or it's the deck becoming thin with holes in it, or the drive system starting to leak oil or lose power, 750 hours is about the maximum expectation of life expectancy that you could get out of this machine. On this machine, you have commercial engine, you have commercial hydro, you have a much thicker deck, you have all tube frame, heavier spindles. And if serviced properly in both cases, This one you could expect up to about 3,000 hours. It's a lot more hours. It's 4 times more hours for 3 times the price. The next calculation we have here is if you take the price of the mower and you divide it by its life expectancy, it will boil down for you the price of that mower per hour. Every hour you use this mower, you are using up $3.59 versus $2.50. So another chart, just for fun, is resale value. You may want to switch mowers at some point in time. How easily are you going to be able to get out of these mowers? So assuming a 200-hour year, that's going to be our assumption here. At the end of year 1, if someone bought this to use it commercially, and they brought it here and I'm going to sell it, this is really the most I could get out of that machine, because it's going to have 200 hours. That's pretty hard first year of life. So a homeowner shopping this mower that could buy a new one for this, they're going to need a pretty good savings to buy a mower like that. And so that's year 1, 200 hours. With 400 hours, it's fallen quite a bit more, because that mower is beyond its half-life. At 600 hours, it's really at the end of its life. It's worth almost salvage value. And at 800 hours, if it could ever make it there, that would be pretty wild. Something's blown, it's scrap value at this point. We're going to call it $0. The 36 Grandstand, on the other hand, is such a tough machine and such a desirable machine that it keeps its value incredibly well. At the end of year 1, it took that initial hit that things take when you drive them off the lot, but then it's slowly losing about $400 a year. Coincidentally, at the end of 4 years, you've lost the same amount in depreciation. In year 5 here, you got to go buy another one, whereas in year 5 here, your same machine's got plenty of life left on it. So you look at all of these numbers and you say, what do I buy? And the answer is only one thing matters. You're buying this machine to make money. And if you remember from the first page, I said this machine saves you 5 minutes. Well, that seems small. Why buy a machine over 5 minutes? Because in business, with a lot of accounts, 5 minutes adds up to a lot. So in another hypothetical situation, let's say you have 80 accounts. This is a very common number of accounts. And you don't use your 36 on every account, but let's say you use it on 40 of them. On 40 accounts, you're saving 5 minutes per week. That's going to add up to 200 minutes per week. Just to get it into hour form, we're going to divide by 60. So it's going to save you 3.33 repeating hours per week. For your landscape crew to go and show up anywhere, you should assign a worth to that of at least $55. So your service is worth at least $55 an hour. So if we multiply 55 by 3.33, you're saving $183 per week by owning this mower versus the other mower. And this is a true number, because you're going to do something with those hours. You're going to pick up more accounts. You're going to do valuable cleanup jobs or sod jobs. So you're going to get this for every hour that you save here. If you multiply the 183 by the 52 weeks that are in a year, it's a much bigger number. So this mower that's, we looked at the 4-year, it's going to cost you $2,700 to own that mower, either mower. Well, if you go with the commercial one, in time savings alone, you're making almost $10,000 more per year. So this is breaking down this 95/16 over 12 months. It's basically saving you $793 per week. Now, if you remember, this one cost more per month. So the net difference is at least $567 more per month by going with a commercial mower. Now, there's many factors that we didn't account for, such as servicing or tire wear or downtime, warranty coming into play. With the Grandstand, you are under warranty the entire theoretical time period here, whereas with the 34, you're out of warranty 3 months in. So if something major, catastrophic happens, risk of the unknown is inherently not built into this assumption, which would tip the scales even further to the 36 Grandstand. And it's not that we are knocking the 34 Timecutter. It is an excellent mower. And if you wanted to use one in your landscape crew, it wouldn't even be a bad decision. Just the best decision would be a 36 Grandstand. So that's basically my breakdown of a 34-inch Timecutter versus a 36-inch Grandstand. A classic battle that goes on in our showrooms every day. Both good mowers, one's clearly better. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel and stay tuned for the video where we compete these two mowers in an open field test where we're going to prove you the 5-minute time savings. That is all, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.